right, the general election stated for February 16th, which would hold tomorrow, February 23rd, 2019, is just less than 24 hours away. The INEC chairman said they are ready for this election and there will be no more postponement of the general elections. But I hope that they stand true to their words. Even the president has said it this morning that they wouldn't accept any other postponement. Well, this is the program that tells you everything interesting you need to know about Lagos. Welcome to Good Morning Lagos. I am Nimat Aleshinloye and I have my co-host in the studio with me, Aderele Ijelu.
I'm thinking.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's true. Today is World Thinking Day. Well, Aderele is thinking.
I'm thinking.
You're really taking out the day.
Exactly. I'm thinking about how the conduct of tomorrow election is going to look like. Is it going to be free and fair? No snatching of ballot paper. So I'm in deep thought. As long, today is the World Thinking Day, so I need to just like play in line with that.
Yeah, exactly. That's really good. So it's all the INEC chairman has said. Do you think that they can carry out this election tomorrow?
I believe they should be able to carry out the election, but I saw something online. I think I showed you that okay, election might not hold in some states.
Yes.
But he addressed the nation yesterday, saying election is going to hold, that they've tried as much as possible to get necessary information, even providing for the albinos that they've gotten spectacular. It's going to make them see very well to know the candidate they are going to vote. I think the election is going to go well, but what I'm still doubting is it's going to be free or fair or violence free. I can't say for now. We know Nigeria, if you check our antecedents, we are used to snatching of ballot papers. But I just pray something like that is not going to happen tomorrow. Because from what President Muhammadu Buhari said at 7 a.m. this morning, and there's going to be another replay by 9 p.m. on ATA, he said, I commend all of us for our patient and peaceful corner that we should go out and exercise our vote. He did not even say, vote for me.
No.
It was like saying, vote for the right candidate.
He's the president.
He's the president. He might not use that video to say, please vote for me. But it was just like, it was apolitical when trying to just address the nation, every citizen of the country, saying we should go out en masse to vote. So,
but he also said that you shouldn't believe any rumor that this election will be violence free. He has ensured that every security agency in Nigeria will be stationed in every polling unit to ensure that there won't be any violence. So be rest assured that you are safe in anywhere you find yourself.
Passing this information, please don't involve yourself in anything concerning electoral violence.
Yes.
Stay away from snatching of ballot papers, because like he said, we are going to be dealt with ruthlessly if we involve ourselves in any kind of thing.
And don't say your votes. Your votes count. Trust me.
Just follow your conscience, that's all.
All right, so with all said and done, let's get down to the business of the day. Starting the headlines today is the Punch News paper, rather. No worldly hand can deter us from democratic path we have chosen, says Buhari. To vote means you believe in Nigeria. Well, all of this were called from his morning speech this morning. Democracy has the chance to flourish in Nigeria.
All right, on the Nation newspaper this morning, Akala, count me out of alliance against APC candidate Adelabu, that is in Oyo State. I will not write about tomorrow. Kaduna killings, we don't know casualty figure yet, says Commissioner of Police. APC to Nigerians, reject treasury looters.
Well, on the Vanguard News headline, court admits evidence against ex-NHIS scribe. Polls, ballot box snatchers will be dealt with according to law, Lagos Commissioner of Police. Nigeria, politics of election and international observers. AFCON qualifier, Musa will be available for clash against Seychelles.
AFCON Cup of Nations.
Yes. All right, do you have any other thing there?
That's all I have.
Okay, all right, and that's all we have for you for the headlines for today. You could pick up any of these newspapers to read more stories on them. Let's go on a short break. Don't go anywhere.
Have you met the exceptional leader called Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu? A man with a passion to serve, protect, and stimulate economic growth. When a leader is cut from the same fabric as the people, a new kind of leadership representation is born. A leadership where the people are equally involved in decision-making and governance, with a focus on 5 pillars of development, namely traffic management and transportation, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos a 21st century economy. entertainment, and tourism. All this will be achieved with adequate security. In this year, Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu is prepared and determined to take the great state of Lagos to greater heights with your support and cooperation. Vote APC. Vote Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu.
Sanwo-Eko!
Welcome back. Starting off the Adewale, since today is World Thinking Day, I was thinking that we should
Think about what?
the future of Nigeria.
I think but basically anything that happens in Nigeria will affect me one way or the other. So I'll think whenever, but I wanted to say I'm going to think about myself, not Nigeria first. But I'll think about Nigeria, and after that I'll think about myself. The thinking should be I'm going to picture myself like where will Nigeria be in the next 20 years?
20 years, that's still a bit far. Can't you just bring it down to like 5 years?
5 years. I think it's too small for Nigeria. Because in the next 5 years there's going to be another president, I guess. So let me just say 20 years. 20 years, maybe Nigeria is going to be the America of Africa.
Oh my God, that's really interesting. I like that thinking. But one thinking that I have down in my heart is for those that are thinking to commit suicide. Please stop thinking about it. Today is one thinking day. Think about yourself. Think about the people around you. Think about your loved ones. Forget the fact that people don't tend to check on you regularly. But still, you matter to people. You do matter to a lot of people. You might not know it, but people are looking up to you. And you just be like, are you serious? Like there's someone looking up to me, but you wouldn't know. There are times I get this feeling that nobody even care about me.
Exactly.
But once in a while, like I just get this attention. I'll be like, are you serious?
Is this me?
Is this really me? So that's how life is. You don't have to be in the limelight every now and then. So just make use of the best moments to spend with friends and family, and everybody will be happy.
Like the scripture will say, when there is life, there is hope.
Yes. All right, so the Lagos State has tasked block molders to standardize operations. The Lagos State government has tasked the National Association of Block Molders of Nigeria, NABMON, and all block molding industries to comply with requirements stipulated by the National Industry Standard, NIS, under the Standard Organization of Nigeria as a way of tackling the maintenance of building collapse. The Acting General of the Lagos State Material Testing Laboratory, Engineer Olalekan Ajani, who stated on Wednesday during the stakeholders engagement with the leadership of NABMON in Alimosho area of the state, described block molding as a critical stakeholders in construction work. He said that it was imperative for the agency and the association to strengthen their already existing relationship, identifying challenges, and be united in the interest of the safety of lives and properties of Lagosians.
Okay. Also in Lagos.
Sorry, Adewale, I'm really sorry to cut you short.
No problem.
There's this saying they said, throwing stone at the glass house, you don't know who it might meet.
Yes, glass house, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to do an example because these people that makes block, they're very, very essential. There's no beauty that can go on without.
Exactly, they can't do without them.
So they just ensure that the standards are kept because you don't know what goes around comes around. We don't know, maybe the house that you might be living in tomorrow might just be a block you supplied.
Exactly, which is very, very bad.
Let's just ensure that you keep to standard and everybody will be happy. Like
exactly.
No buildings will be collapsed.
Even if you are trying to mold the block and it's expensive, I'm sure the person trying to buy that block is going to see what he or she is paying for.
Like I say, quality matters more than quantity.
Exactly.
All right, you can continue.
Okay. In Lagos State, the Lagos State government decided to focus on sports, saying the chairman of the Lagos State Sports Association have agreed to focus on the development of games at the grassroots so that more talent to represent the state and country at various local and international competition will emerge in the nearest future. Rising from an inaugural forum of chairmen of various sports associations held at Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, Lagos, Mr. Sheyi Akinwumi, chairman of Lagos State Football Association, who presided, expressed displeasure at the Didwani Fortunate of Sport in Lagos, noted that all associations need to aggressively pursue the successful development of sports at the grassroots in Lagos, saying not just football, that all sports should be carried along. Basketball, baseball, cricket, and any of that, wrestling, that everybody should come together and make sure that they take sport to the next level, not just only in Lagos, because definitely if Lagos is developed, it's going to affect the whole country as a whole, and Lagos is going to represent Nigeria maybe in any international or local competition, like the man said. He said everybody should come. So yesterday was the inaugural meeting of chairmen of all sports associations, meaning that everybody should come under one umbrella to develop sport. And also the point thing of what they said yesterday was like to take sport to the grassroots so that they're able to get talent, not just like ignoring small children playing football, doing everything. That these people might be maybe the Mike Tyson, the C Ronaldo, Messi
Exactly, really.
of tomorrow. So
Yes.
they are saying that they should not neglect anybody. There should be just like sensitization, trying to pick people from one local environment from the other, so they can develop sport.
That's really interesting. There are a lot of people that have interest in sport. I actually saw a recent documentary by BBC on a 6-year-old girl who is a boxer.
What, 6?
I'm telling you, it was really
That means I won't be able to stand up.
You can't hold it, you can. No. You that you can't even save yourself. Please, you can't stand that. So it's really interesting. We just need to focus on these children because they have the interest now,
Exactly.
and before you know it, if we don't pay attention to them, they just lose talent, and everybody would stop loving sport.
I think we've gotten to the age whereby children will say, if you ask them what do you want to do, they should tell you
Yes.
this. We need to allow them to do whatever they want to do.
Exactly.
Because
My
if you
brother
don't,
still keeps shouting, "I want to become a footballer." My mom said, "Footballer
let
kid."
him become a footballer, please. Footballer is just like what the popular maybe blood money of it because it's going to be big money. You might, your brother might be paid like the popular namer paid 600,000 per week.
Exactly, you know, but.
Oh God.
Yeah,
That's
it's
huge money.
But looking at the children, you know, there are a lot of children nowadays that don't know how to express themselves, and you feel that they are traumatized. Please, the Lagos State government has given us an open book for you to come and report to any social worker, visit any social worker in any of the school social work service office in any education district or in Superb or in Lagos government area education areas. So or you can call their number at 09077333425. You can call it at any time to report if you know of any traumatized child around your neighborhood.
Exactly.
Just save a child, save a life. Trust me.
Also, the Lagos State government is saying work resume on Monday, 25th April. There's no public holiday on Monday, except for those provide essential services like me and Nimat.
Yes, exactly. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here today. No
Because
public
we
holiday
love
for us.
you.
We love you. We need to
all.
give you everything you need about Lagos State and Nigeria at large. So public holiday ends on Sunday. So work resume perfectly on the 25th, which is February next year. And I think by Monday, maybe Monday morning or Monday, we should know the winner of the presidential election.
Yeah, definitely.
Because INEC chairman already said that he promised that Nigeria are not going to wait till Wednesday before they announce the result. That definitely before Wednesday we are going to know who is going to be our next president for the next 4 years.
Yeah, that's really amazing. But well, I can assure you that Lagos is going to be violence-free for this coming election, and everyone is going to come out in troops. Nigerians come out in troops and vote in the right candidate for the job rather. Whosoever it is that you believe has the integrity, has the commitment, and has the people in mind, come out and vote for the person. Don't be a social media person. Don't be someone that will just be sitting in the house and be complaining that Nigeria is not good, but you're not making a difference. Make a difference. Let everybody know that your vote counts.
I think we need to tell the people that tomorrow is not just about the presidential election.
No, it's not.
There's also the National Assembly election coming up tomorrow to just like elect people to represent the Nigerian Senate and the House of Representatives. They are also as very, very important as the presidential election.
Yes, they are.
So please take note of who you are going to vote for to represent you in the National Assembly, not just only the presidential election
No, it's not.
tomorrow.
Well, I trust my Lagosians. They know who they want to represent them. All right, let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please don't go anywhere.
Welcome back from the short break. This is Decision 2019, where I tell you everything that is happening in the country concerning the 2019 election scheduled to hold tomorrow and March 9. In less than 24 hours to the presidential election and the National Assembly election, 12 presidential candidates yesterday dropped their ambition and endorsed President Muhammadu Buhari for tomorrow's election. This is as the Yobe State Chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Alhaji Sani Inuwa, has defected to the All Progressive Congress (APC), claiming that President Muhammadu Buhari's style of leadership attracted him, as well as the indiscriminate work of the president. Also, the appeal court paved way for Zamfara APC to field candidate for the 2019 election. The Court of Appeal, sitting in Abuja, has set aside the judgment of the Federal High Court, Abuja, which held the Zamfara State Chapter of the All Progressive Congress (APC) for not fielding any candidate for the 2019 election. The panel said the suit at the Federal High Court was filed out of time and that the Electoral Act provided for 14 days to institute a suit after the course of action had risen. Meanwhile, the suit was filed 15 days after making it consisted. So Zamfara APC can field candidate for the 2019 election, scheduled to hold tomorrow and March 9. That's all for this 2019. Let's see what the weather is saying. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back.
Someone is saying, okay, I want to give you 10,000 to vote for this candidate. Will the person sees who you are voting for? So what if you collected maybe 20,000, 10,000, decided to vote for the person of your choice?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's a secret ballot. No, it's not going to see whether you are voting for APC, PDP, or SDP. So maybe you, I'm not advising you. I'm just like
Or YPP.
or YPP.
Or
But
MDP.
Follow your conscience, please.
Exactly. Just follow your conscience. Follow who you think is right for the job.
Exactly.
All right, with this, we've come to the end of this amazing program of Good Morning Lagos on ibile.tv. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel at ibile.tv rather. Follow us on our social media pages at Ibile TV Lagos. Drop your comments on any of our platforms, and yes, please tell us what you are thinking of today. Today is One Thinking Day, so we want to know, what are you thinking about? Tell us and let us help you to enjoy the moment of your thoughts. All right, do ensure you have a blessed and wonderful day and enjoy the weekend, regardless of the election.
I'm actually
Try
thinking
to
who's
have
going to be
fun.
my future wife.
Oh, okay, yes. Dorele is thinking of. Dorele is looking for a bride. Actually, I'm advertising him. He's a 100% yard husband, material husband. Yeah, so you can take it.
Like it my social media handle?
Yeah, well, you can. They'll. Well, bye for now.
Economic growth. When a leader is cut from the same fabric as the people, a new kind of leadership representation is born. A leadership where the people are equally involved in decision making and governance, with a focus on 5 pillars of development, namely traffic management and transportation, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos a 21st century economy, entertainment and tourism. All this will be achieved with adequate security. In this year, Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu is prepared and determined to take the great state of Lagos to greater heights with your support and cooperation. Vote APC. Vote Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu.
Sanwo Eko! Lagos!